Do you want 5? And I was like, I'm good.
Lock in, let's go.
New day, another attempt at the WPT 10K. We also spoke to Mike Joseph yesterday, who was berating Rampage for one of his plays in the 25K. He thought he punted.
Oh, I'm gonna blast Rampage for punting?
And I guess he won the 25K.
We have ourselves a champion.
Fucking Rampage. Fuck, that's $100. The tournament started like 25 minutes ago, so I'm gonna go find my table. That's a very bad idea to bet the underdog before playing a 10K, because like the chances are you're gonna be tilted playing this now.
All the hope of the underdog winning. So now you don't have hope in this tournament, you play better.
Why does he like pretend he's not punting all the time? He does punt all the time.
He says it's sarcastic.
He's saying it's like sarcastic. Started with 100K, I have like 80, 85K or whatever. A lot of action at my table. People are playing a lot of hands, which means you have to be somewhat reasonable in the hands that you choose to play. You want to speak too loud because we're standing right next to my table. So I have like 130K now. I've been playing just like very solid, I would say, not fucking around too much.
Announcements here to make. First of all, thank you.
Juggler.
It's really nice to pay 10K to be part of this experience.
You could come here even though you were still in a tournament. We get dinner break. It's like a break in the tournament to go eat food.
I would be part of the Booker people club.
That makes no sense. I'm done swapping with you. I'm done.
It's hand review time! Under the gun 2000. I'm under the gun 1 with 8-7 suited, and this guy's very loose. We'll call him Mike, this guy. 65. Nice. We have 100K. It folds to Button, who doesn't see that I made it 65, and he throws in 2K. Huh? Then the dealer says no, it's 65, and the guy looks like he wants to fold, and then he's like, oh, okay, puts in 6,500. So we got our first misclick. Someone calls the clock. 5 seconds left, he just like panic calls. After all this, under the gun folds. Up comes Queen 7-6. So I bet 12.5. Button hyper turbo folds because he doesn't want to play this hand to begin with. And then small blind calls. And then the turn is the 4 of clubs. I decide I'm gonna bluff this to really target jacks and 10s to fold. I bet 28K and he snap shoves 75K. And I just fold in confusion.
People hate folding.
Yeah, but there's a guy that put in 6,500 that's like literally announcing he's gonna fold like no matter what. Like he's just angry that he made a mistake.
It's gonna be my third outfit for the day. I started with just a jacket, then I was cold, so I put on this hoodie. And now, after dinner break, I must have like spilled some sauce on it or some shit, so now I have to change again. I don't feel much of the jet lag, I just feel chronic fatigue. I think it's just my life now. Anyways, I have 150K, never bluff. Like honestly, they can't fold no matter what. Like, they don't fold. And we only have 17 minutes left to play for the day, and then GG. Finish off strong and not have to come back tomorrow. We get a day off tomorrow, let's fucking go.
Let's fuck.
Oh, it's another. Oh! It's gonna be so expensive, dude, come on. Joey just doesn't give a fuck, he just used my swearing on the vlog for the YouTube algorithm. For the YouTube algorithm.
Bro, you guys in the algorithm, weirdo.
Fighting for me is something that you do out of respect when you share the ring with someone, an opponent.
Sure.
And if it was someone like Jason, who I obviously fucking respect massively and love, I would train properly for it, because I know he's a stone cold fucking killer.
But these are the people I would potentially fight. Jason Kuhn, okay, like Charlie Carell, who's like shroom eating, vegan.
But Charlie
like,
responded to the
hippie.
threat saying he wants to be involved, and I would happily knock the shit out of Charlie for the entire poker community. What is wrong with you? What part of it do you not understand?
You can't put them in the same bracket, it's just a meme.
Yeah?
I think Landon's the best matchup there is.
It's like, Landon reminds me of my younger brother. Because no one's going to be like, ah, Henry got knocked out. Whereas if Landon knocks you out,
Charlie Carell knocks you out, bro.
hot girl summer. I'm getting forced into a marriage that I don't want to be in.
What the fuck?
Get off him!
spot over 4 million for first, which is
Jesus, how big is this field?
some of us 4 million would be our biggest score ever. Say, roll the clip here, but just a standard cooler, and we'll hopefully spin it on day 2. Okay, so he won. And then he asked me, like, do you want 5? And I was like, I'm good.
I searched my table. I thought I was table 101. So I asked Mike at breakfast about all the players at my table because he knows the American regs way more than me. So he gave me info on all my table mates. And I realized I'm 110, not 101. Bruh. Stacking a small one. Then a little? 300 and some. Started with 280 today. Winning most possible today so far. Having some like gratitude thing, like journaling or like just thinking about it or whatever.
Lock in, let's go. I tried to get him out the last night, 4 a.m., and he said he had to write in his journal all night. So
I have like 380. Started with 280 today, so good. But nothing much like.
Okay.
Not very exciting. I had like one tricky spot actually where small blind limps. I have kings in a big blind. So limp 5k, me 17k, him 50k, and I'm like, I have 290 in total. So I'm like, jamming, him like I'm wasting my hand, flatting, It seems very close between 4-betting, I guess, and calling to me. I ended up 4-betting small, so I make it like 92. He folds.
What are we doing in terms of chips?
I just told you, fucker.
You did?
Now you made me curse, and that's another 100 bucks.
Got him.
I forgot that I can't see anything and that I nearly tripped.
Well, I have like average stack, but I have like more than previous time we spoke.
That's good.
My stomach is gonna be a disaster by the end of the day.
Actually true.
Button opens. I call small blind, ace 10 off. The big blind is recreational as well, so some incentive to keep her in the mix as well. But we go heads up to flop. King, jack, 9, diamond, diamond, spade. Check, check. Queen of spades, so jackpot, double flush on the board. I have the nuts. I bet like 1/3. Probably not using too much big sizing here, I would imagine, out of position. Not sure actually, kind of a weird spot. So I have it 1/3. He calls. River is 5 of hearts, so the blank is blank, perfect card. I bet pot basically. He snaps it off. I show my hand, he has 2 pair, he says. Didn't see his hand, but I believe him.
Once more, queen 4 off. He does every single pot.
Last hand announced.
Oh my goodness.
Final hand of day 2. 150 to go. They're just gonna call. 2-pair hasn't found the muck yet. What a close, by the way, Brent. I mean, thank you, poker gods. Thank you, dealer. Does make the call, and he's gonna get shown the boat. Elliot taking down a 1.3 million chip pot to end the night.
Well, I was trying to find bluffs in my head, and he has to be really fucking creative.
Pocket 2s, pocket 3s, pocket 6s, pocket 7s with the diamond, and he just keeps coming along with it. I didn't know who this guy was. He just seemed like he was like
He's an
really
online reg.
Huh?
He's an online reg.
I didn't know that. So.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I had a 4 in my hand.
Oh.
And a queen.
Oh, really? That's pretty good then.
I opened queen 4 off.
Oh yeah, no, I knew you were opening any too.
Everyone had their cards ready to fold. It was so clear that like there's no one competing for that pot. It's gonna look ridiculous.
It's like a reasonable hand to call though. Like he has 4s.
He doesn't seem like he bets that much with a flush either.
Oh, I think he would, but
okay.
9 o'clock finished so early. How much in the bag?
1.8.
3x average, and you're not happy.
It's not that I'm not happy. I lost a 1.6 million chip pot on the last hand of the night.
Sure.
So it's not terrible with the queen 4.